What is up, my bubbas? It's your boy Zelby here. Pretty weird name to hear from a crazy blogs guy, indeed. And today we're gonna be talking about the Minecraft life essentials. Now this isn't gonna be like some building tutorial for houses or anything, but I feel like there's another set of skills that are gonna be important to you in almost everything. I'm gonna be doing a series, and the first thing we're gonna be talking about is parkour. And I'm here with Safazi here.
Hello, hello.
Hello. Safazi is a master at parkour. You want to give your resume of experience?
Oh well, the first server I ever joined on Minecraft Brawler.com was a parkour server, and that was about 7 years ago. So I've been doing parkour for like a very long time, and I think I know a lot about the subject. I'm pretty good at it too. So
Okay, why do you think parkour is important?
well, I think parkour is important because in Minecraft a lot of the movement and is like very territorial. Like there's a lot of terrain and it's not always flat. And let's say you're playing games like Hunger Games or Minecraft speedruns. You're gonna need to know how to get to places quicker than other people. And to do that, you need skills like parkour to get you to places quicker than just building and walking.
Okay, pretty good. Thank you. So, you want to get into our tutorial?
Sure.
Okay. So, before we get into this first stage of parkour here, what I want to talk about is an essential sub-skill, which is sprinting. Yeah. Pretty minor, but I think it's pretty important. The way that most people sprint here, if you're looking at my webcam here, in Minecraft, most people just do WW, and that's how they sprint around. But what we're trying to do is actually pressing W and Q at the same time. So a lot of you might be wondering, what did I do with the Q button, which is to drop blocks around? Well, what I did was instead of dropping with Q, I just changed it to the X button. So let's say that you're on this ledge here, okay, of a glass pane, and if you try doing WW, you're not gonna have time to get up here. And the reason why is that you're actually not going to sprint right at the start. You actually have like a couple seconds of where you're not sprinting. You're actually just walking, right? And this is why QW is actually a lot better, because when you're doing that, right off the bat, right when you start moving, you're actually just sprinting. Okay, so sprinting may seem like a really small thing to y'all, but it actually is one of the most important things, because it allows you to have better rhythmic control of speed, balance, and most of all, finish anything a lot faster. But anyways, let's move on to our actual stage. Getting on to our first stage here, which is block parkour. So for block parkour, the type of parkour you usually see is 1 block, 2 block, or 3 block jumps. And that's usually it, but there's one important one, which is the 4 block jump. That is the longest jump that any Minecraft player can do without any assistance. So the technique to this really is you're gonna want to start from here. Just go on sprinting, and when you're sprinting, midway, once you reach this ledge here, you're gonna want to jump off and look straight. If you don't want to make any turns to left, right, crookedly, all you want is just to go straight, and that's all you really need to worry about. So I'm right here, starting back here, and once I make it to this ledge, I'm gonna jump right away. You don't need like another block to start off. You can also start it off from just 1 block here, like that. But here, for me, starting from 2 blocks gives me some time to prep up, but other than that, you don't need it. All you need to do for this is some quick practice. Just do a little bit back and forth from 1 block to 2 block starts, and you'll be fine. That's really it. So the second stage of parkour is ladder parkour, and the 3 types of obstacles you'll really be seeing are gap jumps, pole climbing, and doing diagonals. So a brief background about ladder parkour is when you're on top of the ladder, there's actually a smaller surface area, but when you're on the side, there's a lot more you can actually stick on, like Spider-Man, which gives you a lot more leeway, I think. First type we'll be tackling is jump gaps, so really self-explanatory. Just jump up and go over gaps. That's all you. And the only technique that you really want to be focusing here is that you want to be facing forward and straight. You don't want to be facing towards the wall, because otherwise you're gonna be messing up your jump. This is gonna slow you down. So basically, the way I think of this is you're like rubbing against this concrete here, causing friction, and like, who in their right mind enjoys this? That is so painful. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, if you like this, do not be my friend. So, and then the second type of parkour is actually pole climbing, and there are two variations to this. The first thing you will be seeing for pole climbing really is just going over like kind of like a staircase. All you want to do is just go forward, jump, and just crouch. Pretty easy. What I suggest trying to do is just go on the top. Try not to go into the side and make it more difficult for yourself. So this second one, okay, so this is probably one of the hardest ones in my opinion for ladder parkour. So right here you see that it's actually one block higher, nothing too different from this, but this makes your life 10 times harder. So you just want to go forward, and once you make it, and once you get to the side of this, you're just going to want to clutch for your life. Just crouch right away. And that's really all you want to do for it. So the second one is diagonal. So there's not two things you're going to see, but actually two techniques you can do this. So the technique to this is, one way is you can just trial and error, just go around slithering like a snake. And the second technique to this is really, you're just going to jump off from the wall and come back. And that's it. Pretty easy. Next, the third stage for parkour is fence parkour, and there are two variations. You'll either see walls or fences. Fences are a lot skinnier, they have a lot less surface area, but the only catch to this is that the main thing that makes fences different to block parkour is that you're gonna have more difficulty getting a higher elevation, because here fences are actually slightly taller than actual blocks here. So what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to be on top of another block. You're gonna want to be on the same Y level as the fence here, like this, and you're just gonna have to make the jump like that. Or another way that you might see it is standing on top of a stone wall or fence, doesn't matter, and you'll be able to make the jumps like that. And really that's all to it. You're gonna want to be careful of the fences here, because you're gonna be on a smaller surface area to land on. Walls, on the other hand, they're gonna be a little bit larger. Same concept, and that's really it. So the one type of obstacle you'll be really seeing, other than the gaps here, is carpet parkour here. And carpet parkour really is, there's two sides to it. If you're at the center, you're actually going to be slightly higher, but when you go to the side of it, you're actually on a lower elevation, which can sometimes be critical when you're doing these jumps. Yeah, higher elevation and just make the jump on the ledge. See, I think otherwise, if you try making it from this ledge here, which is the lower elevation, like you can see me like actually climbing up, and if you do it on the ledge, you actually make it. Okay. So now the fourth stage is head hitters. So the two types of obstacles you're gonna see are one block gap jumps, and the second type is gonna be the one where you don't want to hit your head in head hitters. Yeah, makes sense. So for this one, really, what you're gonna want to do is kind of go to the ledge and crouch, and then you're gonna want to back up a little bit, and then with our sprinting technique, you're just gonna sprint like that right away. It doesn't matter if you're completely under a block or even have a gap like this. And what you're gonna want to do is just go forward a little bit, crouching, go back, and then just sprint jump, just like that. Pretty easy. And you can also do this pretty rhythmically once you get the hang of it, like that. So what you're going to want to do here is just go all the way forward, slightly go back, just slightly, like that, and just go sprinting right away once you do that with our sprinting. And you can do this with our sprinting technique, WQ. And you can also do this for 3 block jumps, just like this. Go all the way forward, just slightly go back, and you'll make the jump. You can even do it with 4 block jumps, and I can't do that, but the legendary Safazi can. Right, yes, right. You didn't even need a sprint, but okay. You didn't even need a crouch. Oh my god. So once you master the 4 other stages of parkour, you've become
the avatar, master of all 4 elements.
You're basically a master of movement. I'm pretty sure you can do everything now. But now this is going to be the one that tests your skills for that. And this is our 5th and last stage, neo jumping. So neo jumping, really, it's not the hardest thing you need to do, but it can be very hard for some people when you start off. So all you need to do is you're gonna want to be on this little ledge here, and you don't want to crouch too far because otherwise you'll fall off. And what you want to do is kind of be like a 20-degree angle when you look, so that way you can actually move forward while not hitting this wooden plank here, because otherwise if you're looking like this, you're going to be hitting this and you can't move forward. So I try to give myself a little space if I can, so you can just do it like this. 1, 2, finally. And you don't honestly need that much space. You can also do it on 1 block ledges. It's the same method. What you're going to want to do is just like this. Yeah, it's the same technique, so you don't need to worry too much. But the one hard thing is 2 layers of neo jumping here, so this one might be harder for some people. But what I suggest doing here is that you're going to need some momentum, which I mean a running start, some really good timing on. Let's do this. Let's do this. Come on. Yeah, just like that. So one of the best places to practice is Manacube. And Manacube is a really great server. They have a dedicated place just for you to practice parkour. There's so many levels, and another cool thing I think is racing with your friends, which is I'm gonna show you right now.
No, you never win.
Fuck you.
They don't call me Z Fazzy for nothing.
No, you ho.
You already fell. You already lost.
That's because you blocked me.
No.
I made it to that checkpoint too.
No, I fell. Shit. Move.
No, get away. You holy. No. Stop.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. This is my time. This is my time.
Fucking hate you. If you win, I swear if you win, I'm gonna kill you.
No.
Yes! Yes!
No.
Sorry,
No.
I'm sorry,
no.
Isaac.
No.
I'm
No.
sorry, Isaac.
No. You can't do this to me.
I'm sorry. No!
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I hate this shit. You're gonna win.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Fuck you.
Next one. Go next. Go next. Go next. Go next.
Now the next place you can practice is Hypixel, and this is at Hypixel housing, and there's actually a good amount of places where you can practice parkour with tons of people in their quote-unquote houses.
Okay, let's go. Okay.
So far this is actually pretty easy. Okay.
Come on, Isaac, faster.
Okay, well, I think this basically sums it up pretty well. This is all the parkour basics you're gonna need. There's gonna be some in the future that might be not covered in this video, but with these basics shown here, I guarantee you that you can do it. Trust me. So I'm gonna be making more Minecraft Life Essential videos, and if you want any videos first, let me know what video you want, and I'll try making that as soon as possible. But thank you so much for watching, guys. This is Zelby out.